Hello, good morning, chat. Hi, Lunar. Hi, Caitlin. Hi, Ratsky. How's everybody doing? I don't have plans today. I did not plan this stream even a little bit. First and second got little food. I got big old glizzy. It's the victory glizzy. I have a couple of very silly things I want to draw. But I was also thinking about trying to mess around with some new things today. I want to do a quiz thing I've been doing every morning. Been waking up with a little quiz thing. I'll test out doing it on stream. Do we have any ketchup? Ketchup is saved for the pizzas we learned last night. Monday night. I agree. I don't understand only mustard on a hot dog. I don't know why I like all the classic images of hot dogs are mustard only. Mustard is gross. Mustard is only for hot dogs for me. Also, hi Nagan, welcome in. How goes it? How goes it on this, what day is today? Wednesday morning. Why am I looking? Why did I Google mustard? Mustard and soft pretzels? I've never had mustard on a pretzel. I always go cheese. You prefer cheese too? Yeah. Cheese is like pretty clearly superior, in my opinion. Honestly, I like chili dog, cheese dog, chili cheese dog, ketchup and relish, ketchup and mustard. I either like chili cheese or like Chicago style. Mustard is standard for that. More salt, Dijon on a pretzel. I will agree if mustard is on like a burger, there must be other stuff, yeah. Just like you need balance. If you're just rolling with vinegar, with just the vinegary mustard. I love that Smiley and KJ roll in to me talking about vinegary mustard. You know you're in the right place when we're already on deranged food talk. How's it going? Welcome in. Thank you for the alert, Smiley. Morning, Beb. KJ, I had to miss yesterday. I've been wanting to test out morning streams. So instead of just like canceling yesterday, I decided to give this a whirl. How you doing? Welcome in. Hi, Smiley. Bye, Smiley. I do have a friend that calls me. Oh, I hate that I had to see that with my eyes. I do have a friend that calls mayo food lube because that's really what it is. You put it on bread to help it go down. Isn't that kind of any condiment if you think about it though? The statement hurts me. Same. It's not even midday yet and I'm regretting things. All the way for True City. Okay. I'm trying to find this hot dog place that's near here. I want people to see this menu. I'm in pain. Okay. I think I found that. Okay, there's this place. There's this place in Atlanta. They have a shop in the baseball stadium here called Pepper's Hot Dogs, and they serve some of the most unhinged hot dogs I've seen in my life. They've got one that comes with like everything you would have when you get buffalo wings piled on top of it. And it looks like something I would eat in a nightmare. Hot Atlanta. Makes me sick feeling. Yeah. Only have hot dogs as a last resort. Hot dogs are like a weird one for me. They're like a little bit comforting because I grew up on them, but also my gut tells me that I'm not eating real food whenever I have them. Heard you almost got left for a hotel. All right, let's see how doing this quiz works. Blame the storyteller, not me. Can't blame the messenger. Blame Rexy, that's on theme. I'm down for that. I've been waking up every morning and doing these little daily, excuse me. Siri, leave me alone. Did that come through? Did it capture that audio? I don't even know what I said to trigger her. I like the taste of hot dogs, but my brain can't get past what they are, yeah. They really are just like garbage meat. Let's see if I can make this bigger. I've been doing these little acrostic quizzes every morning to like... I'm what in the ink? This puzzle? Yeah. So... the way they work is... the words in the box up here spell out a statement. And the first letter of every word is like a theme that relates to the statement. You didn't hear Siri? Okay. I was just mid-sentence and Siri burst into my ears. And is that not scientists? Oh, I'm already struggling with this one. But yeah, and then like you have these clues, and when you fill them out, it shoots the letters from that word into their spots. I wish it would tell like the theme for the day. Siri's always listening is true. I'm surprised that didn't trigger it. I'm also already having trouble with this one. A formidable team. So is Alexa, yeah. Is this hard? Yeah. I normally don't have trouble with these. My brain, no braining. Solemn promises. Pinky, that was a good guess. Unspecified person. I think chemist is too few letters. Do we put answers? I mean, this is, I'm figuring out how this is gonna work. So if you have a guess, I won't be offended. Gallantry. Oh, look at that. Look at you go, chat. So welcome in, Joe. How's it going? And Higgy, how you doing? How's everybody? Okay, so I can't make out the words in the phrase yet. Is nearly 22 is going to be an E. Where even is 22? At the end. Treat condescendingly. Happy Wednesday. Good morning. We're all still waking up over here. Same, yeah. This is like my second ever morning stream. Random. Was a good guess. Unspecified person. Oh, this isn't. I did not frame this well. 26 is Y. Yeah, 22 is E, and then 26 will be Y. So it ends in E. Patronize. Wait a second. I think I got the first letters. Yeah, topography. And 26 is Y. Anyone? 39 is an E. Feet. I think it's something canyon. And wherever is nearly 2,000 feet deeper. than the popular, yeah, Arizona Grand Canyon. What the heck is a full team? Okay. So we're down to these three. Patriots. That's a good guess. But my Apple dongle is coming today. Will it make any audible quality difference for music? Probably not. Will it be cool setting up the iPhone to dongle to a little music box to wired headphones? That's how I use mine. Ours. Handstand. Oh, look at that. You paid $42? Paid $42 for a dongle? Keep your song out of chat. Why? I'm assuming that's something Canyon in Idaho. I had to pay the Apple tax. It was the safest and most reliable dongle. I've had the same one for like 2 years that I paid like $10 for. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Caitlin. I was gonna just have to put the letters together from the answers we've already gotten. There's no shot. A formidable team. 18, I think, was an O. Powerhouse. Oh, we missed one? Where's the one we didn't get? Oh, professional in a science lab. Can't fill in the top. Yeah. I see what's happening. The only way to get letters up into this phrase up here is to guess these answers. Yeah, I could have explained that. Technician. Was that... There's no way. Okay, I opened this before stream started. That makes sense. I was about to be so mad if we just spent 45 minutes figuring this out. I just thought that we couldn't see all the clues. I need to frame it better. I didn't consider streaming when I started this. Let's see. Oh, it cuts off for you too. Or maybe it wasn't doing that while I was actually solving it. You've only been live for 20... That's why I was so confused. My soul felt like there was no way. No way it was already 9:45. It's a fun puzzle though. I've been doing it every single day. Control scroll. Wait. I'm also on a Mac, so... Oops. Command? Yeah. Does nothing for me. How's it going, Sage? Welcome in. Yeah. Just got assigned a shift for 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Friday. Yeah, I don't know why it's not doing it for me. That's what happens when I command and scroll. It just scrolls. It doesn't like me. Do we play together? We already finished it, but command minus. Yeah. Oh. It's so small. But if you wanna play it, the link's in the pin. It was kind of a tough one today. How you doing, Smiley? L's in chat. You just get like, do you have any say on the shifts you work? So tough that it took us 45. We worked so hard on it. We fit 45 minutes of work into 25. You don't have say. I hate that for you. Last time I worked here, I worked Halloween night too. Yeah, I do imagine that would be a pretty like poppin' day. Still processing the slander. You won't get answers from me, Smiley. I'm not taking that bait. That's bait. She's a good friend, so it's nice to see you find her. Yeah, she's been popping up on my recommendeds. Okay, Mr. Slanderson. Yeah, she's been popping up on my recommendeds, and I was looking for somebody, and I saw familiar chatters, so it seemed like the right place. If it was in writing, it's liable. That's a good point. Great art, great bean. Yeah, she was really nice. It's the end of the season. This is basically our last week of work. I'm going to try to get a seasonal work layoff. Does it pick back up like again in the summer? Is it like a half year situation? April-ish, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, I have two silly ideas I want to do today. I want to make an animated emote. And I want to make a little like asset thing for me to use on stream. I want to make, they're both going to be meters, assorted meters. Right. One of them's just going to be like a, whoops. It's just going to be like a dial. But I'll post my headphone setup later. I just remembered my $10 dongle was messing up a little sometimes. Probably bent it a lot, not a lot going out playing basketball. I'm probably going to have to replace mine before too long too. Where do horses go after living happy, long, fulfilling lives? Where did everyone see this joke? This is the second time in like 12 hours. A stained glass window of the Sips. Okay, Ratsky, I don't know if you were here for the explainer, but that cheap one, I'm just making like a backlog of redeems, so we always have something to work on. So I'll be doing it in like the next week or so. But if you want it like now, there's still the other one. I still need to rename those. You mean you have a backlog and have no idea what you're doing on stream today? That too, yeah. I probably am gonna get to some redeems. Whoops, that is not a good writing brush. I wanna have a. It's early. I be sleepy. I think we all be sleepy. I wanna have this little asset for me. I can fill it in with whatever kind of meter I need for the moment. Like if Ian's being sassy, I can tell him to dial down the sass. It's on a 10. Let's go down to 5. Beb is technically a mod. I have several people who might as well be mods too. Or for Lunar. When Lunar's getting out of hand. Lunar, you're on a 10 on the trollometer. I'm the happy mascot. What's your mascot outfit? Are you just like a bundle of sage? Just me in a blanket. Do I still have that emote? No. A bundle of sage. My workplace is getting a mascot costume. How do you feel about that, Caitlin? I don't want to judge your workplace, but yeah, like that. Those things are expensive. Is it one, like, don't some of them have like airflow systems and stuff? Fancy ones. I think it's dumb. Okay, yeah, I agree. I don't like, why do they need that? Do they have a lot of like outreach events or something? Work for a local bank. Oh. So it is like a pretty public business at least. They do go to a lot of community events. I'm curious about like the brain of someone who would be persuaded to use a particular bank over a mascot. Like, I wonder how effective that's going to be. Okay, and then the other thing I wanted to work on today. I'm gonna make an animated emote. But they expect the mascot to bring people to our tent, especially kids. I feel like kids don't care unless it's a recognizable mascot character, yeah. Do they have a mascot picked out? Is there an existing mascot, or are they just trying to start a whole new thing? Okay, so this other one I wanted to do, I'll make an animated emote of like a sass meter. So I'm gonna say sash. Big letters with a gradient of color. Like the needle of the meter. Just going like, whoa, it's off the charts. Sun is coming up. It's so gross here. Sun's been out for a few hours, but it's very like foggy, misty. So it's that like eerie early morning, a hazy kind of day. My boss said, oh, we can have the mascot go to certain branches and we can advertise that he's there to entice people to come to the branch. That better be a good mascot. We rebranded last year and we now have a mascot for our kids' accounts. It's an owl in a suit with a pocket watch. I have so many thoughts. Is it a cute owl at least? I feel like owls are one of the animals that, for me at least, they're either really cute or like kind of intimidating. It is cute, okay. Like when I was little, I could imagine that I would have either been like obsessed with an owl mascot or like terrified. There's no in between. I don't know if that makes sense. Let's make this a reference. Want it to be. The idea here is that there's going to be a gradient. So it looks like the kind of meters that go from green to red. Maybe like this. Whoops. This is a wrong brush for filling in things. My boss loves wasting money. Oh. This tracks from what I'm hearing so far. On stupid crap, then not spending money on things that are actually useful. That's frustrating. This needs to be a clipping mask. She be delusional. Okay, how do I want to make this needle? What if I just make like a really long oval? Right. Edit it a bit. Maybe I could just fill it in. Oops. Still have a reference layer. Oh, it needs to be in front. Okay, and then Okay, I'm liking the needle thing. I don't really like the shape of the meter right now. I can get rid of that. This is a new layer, right? Okay. I make it more flat. And the needle can be like over here. And like big bold letters. You guys, your SASS levels are off the charts. You're breaking the meter. Let's add some text. Let's see, make it white. I have an amazing idea. Let's get a mascot and have it go to certain streams so the mascot can entice people to come to the stream. What ideas do you have? Okay, so duplicate, storage. I'm gonna give the words a good shadow. That's all me ideas. How dare you? I need to curve this lettering. Let's kind of go with the flow of the meter. It's such a cute emote. Kels has good emotes. Okay, let's bring this back so I can see how intense all of this shadow will be. That should be good. Oops. Get it a little bit bigger. Down. Very good. Stable brush. That on here. Angle it a little bit. I really enjoyed watching that streamer you rated yesterday. I feel like I noticed that. She was really cool. It was good chats. I know Delta World's movies really well. You ain't getting none of that here. I always wanted to watch Pan's Labyrinth, though. That has been on my to-watch list for, like, basically since it came out. Imagine. Gotta watch it. You haven't even seen Pan's Labyrinth? What time is it? It really is. Ian, you were not exaggerating. Ian just strolled in his way to the morning bathroom trip. This is going to be an animated emote? Yeah, if it works. The idea that, like, the SAS meter is reading off the charts and then the needle's like bouncing at the end of it. Pan's Labyrinth is pretty good. Screws with your head, but good, yeah. That's what I've heard. Like, it's not like an easy watch, but it's very, like, rewarding. Perfect. Thank you. Clipping. You know, I was talking about you saying that you wake up at like 9:50 and then, oh dang it, I did that wrong. 9:50 and then like race to the bathroom before work starts. You strolled in here at 9:50. Ian came in here before work for him. That's dedication. I feel like I don't know how to not sound rude about this, but I feel like Ian is one of the people who just like has tabs open at all times. It's kind of nice. It's if that's what happens, it's sweet. I was actually here at 9:49. I was up a whole minute early. But I feel like Ian has like people that he watches, and he just like has those tabs. And when they go live, he can click into them and stuff. That's the impression I get. I feel like Naggin, you've talked about doing stuff like that, or like having things like bookmarked or whatever. I do have a program that automatically opens certain people when they go live. Yeah, see, I feel like you two, both of you. It's very supportive, but like you have your little shortcuts. Got up at 6 a.m. Dude, those streaks are like a little bit like life hack. Oh, we got a raid? We got a morning raid? How's it going, Keyberg? Am I saying that right? I never know if the Sips say it right or not. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How you doing? How was the stream? We're not in ads, are we? No. Raid. Thank you, Naggin. T-Lunar. Naggin doesn't have a sword, but when you feed the mods, you're basically feeding Naggin. Half-baked raid. Or a snickerdoodle? That's so sweet. Good morning, happy time zones. Good morning. Making emotes? I'm working on it. I want to start doing more animated stuff. Just want to have a little sassometer. The needle's waving like it's reading off the charts. How you doing? What were you up to? Thank you for the snickerdoodle. Play Minecraft Java on Stina Rose's Patreon. The greenhouse. That sounds lovely. 2 blocks? Like a condensed tiny server? It's very nice to play. Is it like the Skyblock thing? You're only 2 blocks tall. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. I have to run off to work. No worries. Thank you for the raid and the lurk. Everybody drop a follow. If I can type. Look after these lovies, I sure will. Hope everything goes well. You have a nice day. Okay. Where was I even at? Okay, I think I need a bit more of the red. Can we go ahead and blur? Yeah. I think this is gonna be real small. It's pretty readable already, but I think I could still go a little bigger. Also, thank you, Sage. I can't believe 6 a.m. That is for real dedicated. I was like half conscious. Did you use the text that Procreate has? Yeah, I did the little add text thing. Whoops. This little deal. I don't love their text features. Do you do it a different way? I had a nightmare, woke up, and saw you were live already and jumped out of bed. Sorry for the nightmare. No, it's just making sure I'm not alone. Okay, yeah. I wish I had a better way to do it, but it's so convenient. It's just like it's right here in the program. I've added new fonts to it though. Is it easy to do that? Because I keep meaning to, like, I have a bunch of fonts on my computer. None of them on here. Keep meaning to add them here. That would help. Been like a year since I added a font, so I don't remember. Okay. I assume it's not that hard. I just have to like actually do it. I want to add a little bit of detail. Nothing crazy, but I want to break the meter into sections a little bit. Maybe add some of these little, I don't know what these would be called. Make it a little bit segmented. Okay, so I do like those, but they're a little bit small. Don't really read. Don't really show up. Okay, so I can... Wait, can't do that. Yeah, I'm gonna copy paste. Get these two the same length, or close to it at least. Erase that middle one. Merge that down, duplicate. Did forget that there were other lines on this one. It'll be Just do a little erase. Let's hide this for a second. Get rid of that extra line. Let's duplicate the original. Whoops. I don't want to resize, I just want to rotate. Okay. These are still pretty small. Maybe we... Whoops. One more time. I'll do something like... No. Just need to go over it. Or with a bigger pin. Alright, so this is gonna be real small. And it's an emote. It's gonna have no background. Let's see what we're looking like right now. Whoops. The wrong layer. Okay, so I think this needle. Needle is what it's called. Go a bit bigger. Go a bit bigger needle. Yeah, that's a lot more visible. All right, I need to run to the restroom. And we're gonna start animating this bad boy. Give me like 3 minutes. Chat, get some water. Get some breakfast if you need it. Watch my dogs if you don't. I'll be back. try to test my time management in my own home. We back. Beb, does this emote have anything to do with yesterday? What about yesterday? Do you hold guilt? Do you hold guilt for past sass incidents? No, I just feel like we got a lot of sass. And I specifically wanted to make a little asset that I could have on hand. Like if anyone's ever given me like too much trolling or something, I wanted to have a little asset for me so I could say like, Ian, you're on a 10 on the trollometer. Can we dial it down a little bit? But then I thought it made more sense to like also do an emote. Dial it down. Listen. But wants me to change who I am. I don't want you to change who you are. I just want you to lower the intensity. I don't even want that. It's not even you. It's mostly Rexy. Turn it up and rip the knob off. Sage said, Ian, take your trollometer. You're on like 4.5 right now. We need you at like 26, okay? Wait, 26 would be like way over a year. Rexy catching strays. She's accustomed to it. Is it illegal? We don't even have Rexy to defend herself. Well, I wanted to say it's actually for Lunar, but does that make you feel better? Lunar, your troll levels are like 17 right now, and you don't want like a 5.37. Okay, I'm getting back to the art. This master class of emote design. Ian has to surpass me at times, though, let's be honest. Ian, how do you feel about that? Wow. I feel like you're more troll, Ian is more snark. What are you trying to say? I mean, do you want me to say that you're more troll? Which side of this battle are you on, Ian? I'm on my side. I don't know yet. That's fair. That's diplomatic approach. Gotta feel out the waters. Ian, did you enjoy that fishing trip? You looked like you were over everything. Don't remember, I found it on Facebook. Did Facebook say like, hey, do you remember posting this 6 years ago? That's the only thing I get from Facebook anymore. Or like, hey, Remember this from 7 years ago, and I sure don't. Riddle me this, folks. Ordered markers on Amazon, and it said free same-day shipping. So then I went to checkout, and it said, do you want to add more same-day items to your cart? Added a few other things, and it says earliest delivery is tomorrow. That's how they get you. Here's this perk you can have if you add all these extra things, but now you want the extra things even though the perk is gone. I was legit going to make a comment yesterday about how that pick was probably taken a few years ago. Caitlin, what markers did you decide on? I saw a post, but I didn't have good recommendations. The only ones I've ever used were Ohuhu. Unlike Ian, I decided to be nice. Picture was in 2012. Got some Ohuhus? Okay. I've always had luck with those, but I don't use them enough to know if like they might try out or something. Picture was in 2012. It feels like it's like a century ago. Being nice is fun too. I agree. That was my first ever fishing trip. So we were like 8-ish. Also, for anyone who wants to know, sometimes Amazon will say you can have a certain delivery time or day if you order within X amount of hours and X amount of minutes, but it's up in the air. If that time will be accurate, the earlier you order, the better. If you need that item within that time frame. That's true. The same day or next day or whatever is always like best case scenario, I feel. I just hate it when you get like they give you a window of like, hey, it's gonna be here tomorrow between like 6 and 10 p.m. Every time that happens to me, I know that it's gonna be like 2 or 3 days instead. I only ever order from Amazon same day if the hours are pretty far out, like 4, yeah. Otherwise, it's likely to be delayed. If you add an item, ineligible item, it'll change the rest of the delivery too, yeah. I got some dual tips. It's brush tip on one side and superfine on the other side. The other option was chisel tip on one side and semi-fine. Literally ordered within minutes of adding the markers to my cart. Do you remember what brand you had that dried out? Because I feel like I've read that you can reactivate alcohol markers if they're good enough. I don't know if that works for all of them. It's a trap. Okay, let's. Okay, I can just delete the trollometer. If I end up doing that, I can do it on a different file. Sometimes the timer is less than 5 minutes. Like if you order this in the next 11.5 seconds, you can have same day delivery. But also, do you want to add these 17 other eligible items? You have 17 seconds. I don't. That was like 6 years ago. Gotcha. Thought there were who's. I just like I know you can reactivate some of them. I just don't know if it's like it depends on like quality or pigments or whatever. I had a 2-minute timer once. It's delayed 3 days. It's unreasonable. There's no reason 2 minutes. It costs 3 days. What I'm saying is unrelated to what happened to you, actually. What I failed to mention is that I'm referring specifically to the hour and minute being wrong, because if you wait a few hours, it'll be completely gone and changed to days, or even in the rarer cases, up to 2 or 3 weeks. Sometimes Amazon's timer will be accurate. Okay, chat. Let's turn on the animation. Animation assist. I'm gonna need just a billion of these. I'm gonna assume that where it's at now would kind of be like the midpoint. It's never going down to the green. It's always going to be like in the excess territory. Right. Ain't nobody here ever going to be low sass. Except for Sage, maybe. Or not Ohuhu? Okay. Only really know about Ohuhu and Copic. But I know Copic is pricey. Oh, Geely. I've never heard of that one. It sounds like one of those brands where like they just grabbed whatever name they could. Oh, these look like Ohuhus. Some Amazon off-brand. It's really useful for me to know this because I follow PC sales and parts obsessively. Even if I don't buy them, high-end parts at reasonable prices can be hard to come by as water. Yeah, the PC parts market is all over the place from what I hear. To be fair, babe, I rarely give you sass, I dish it out to chat. That is true. I feel like there are a few of you. There are a few of you who are on my team. So I feel like I might be one of the major sass perpetrators. Just if I'm being honest with myself, honest with my true self. There's no teams in the game of sass. It's everyone for themselves. Team Bab, look at that. Get wrecked, Ian. There are teams you just picked wrong. Only sketchy alliances. Also, hi Peach Wolfman. Every day's going well. Okay, I just realized this is kind of clipped funky with where I had the needle before. Is it gonna show? I don't think it's gonna show enough that I care, so. Okay, I'm just gonna start from this one. Rotate the needle a bit. How long stream today? I know I'm going until 12 for sure. And depending on how I feel at 12, I might go to 1. Depending on how I feel, if I have anything to do at that point. 12 hour. I want to delete that so bad. I want to delete both of you so bad. Nagan, when's your 12-hour stream? I would say Ian, but Ian would be like, I'm doing one next week. Try to test me, bub. I've already done 2 24s. You're stronger than I am. I don't know if I'm ever going to do a 24. It's unhinged. Although I will say, if I'm going to like not sleep anyway, every now and then. Iggy wasn't even in on the joke in Discord the other day. When I told him you were going live at 9 today, he said it's 8. It's just like the Twitch hive mind of streamer stream forever. BRB, you gotta make lunches. Make us some lunches too. Ian, when you streaming again? Yeah, Ian. Chicken, lettuce, bacon wraps. I want that. I'll take 4. Thank you kindly. Oh, I should have not flattened all of this. It'll be okay though. I definitely want to slow it down a little bit. Okay, though, that would be a good lunch. Sandwich, Cheez-Its, and root beer. I need to get some root beer. I did have Cheez-Its for breakfast. I'm going to be so honest. Okay, they made us lunch. I missed that. Take one of those too. It does sound good. May not be a rapper, but I'm a rapper. Are you good at wrapping presents? Just one large sandwich size Cheez-It. Okay. Has anyone had big, like the big Cheez-Its? Goldfish, get out of here. I almost grounded you from Goldfish this morning. I woke up and saw the dream team of Ian and Lunar sassing me about bedtime. Gold whales. I've still never had those. Big Cheez-Its, yeah. I think they're literally just called Cheez-Its Bigs or something. Extra big Cheez-Its. This is like a comedically sized big Cheez-It. They're just like twice as big as normal ones. These bad boys. No, me no buy. Okay. I'm like self-proclaimed biggest Cheez-It fan in the world. Who asked for that? And I swear they're... Caitlin, what on earth? I don't even know which questions I need to ask. The big ones are not even the same formula. I swear they make them differently, and they're oversized and under flavored. Caitlin, why is there a Cheez-It inchworm on my screen right now? For $5,000. This Lunar's gonna put this next to his $10,000 speakers. $10,000 speakers. Okay, and And then scroll down. If you scroll down, is there like is there some kind of like market for deformed snacks, or is this like money laundering? If I had to see it, I felt like everyone did. I respect that. I don't like what I'm looking at, but I respect that. There's a $50,000 sun chip shaped like a bow tie. Deformed snacks are all over the internet. Do people like actually dish out money for them? Like, I know I've heard of people like obsessing over like seeing religious figures and stuff in their foods. But like, people want just like weird shaped snacks that bad? Charizard Cheeto. Okay, that one's pretty cool though. I'd okay if it's money laundering, honestly. I'm suspicious. It seems like a 50% chance. Yeah. Like, how do you even protect it? None of these are like resined or anything. They're just like free range weird snacks. I did see one that was in one of those like suspension mailer things. I feel even with resin, it's not going to turn out right. No. Okay, Lena, you were saying we need a mascot. I vote this guy. Oh, this link is too long for a chat message, apparently. I vote Snapping Turtle Taki. This is our new mascot. It doesn't even look like a snapping turtle to me. Okay, that one kind of does. Let's see the snapping turtle. I see it a little bit. It's got like the little like beak. Oh, you can't even see my pointer. This one just looks like a Rock'em Sock'em robot or something from this angle. What a journey we're going on today. This is just a chip. It's an unrolled Taki. $50,000. Speaking of Rock'em Sock'em robots. Have you heard of the movie Real Steel? I've heard of it. I could not tell you anything about it whatsoever. It's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Was that during the, like, let's turn board games into movies era? Like the Battleship movie time. Real Steel. Did you know that Sock'em Boppers had to change their name to Soccer Boppers because of a lawsuit from Rock'em Sock'em Robots? I did not know that. I didn't even know they changed their name. In my brain, they are forever Sock'em Boppers. The damage was already done, robots. Yes, there's also a movie called Gamer. Is that like Temu Ready Player One? Yes. Beautiful. Higgy and I saw something yesterday that was like, remember these 90s things? And it said Soccer Boppers. Ain't their name. Yeah. They are forever Sock'em to me. Wait. I'm so intrigued by this actually, because I wonder how long they had. Do you know how long they had the name before they had to change it? Because if what I'm seeing is right, I had it for like maybe 30 years. Because it says they started in the 70s and then had to change in 2003. We're unraveling the Sock'em Bopper mystery. I want to know which one came first, is what I'm digging for. You appear to be correct, okay. Okay, and it says, this says Rock'em Sock'em Robots came out in 64, so it's not like a... It's not like a... They came later and then tried to scoop up the thing. I don't like it, but it's not as bad, in my opinion, as it could have been. Why did they randomly decide to care in 2003? Yeah. Unless like the Sock'em Boppers were having a resurgence or something. Or like Rock'em Sock'em was trying to. I don't know. I don't understand. What are we looking like so far? Okay, that's basically what it's gonna end up looking like, I imagine. I'm gonna take the needle a little bit further. Whoops, I didn't want to merge down. I wanted to flatten it all. Flatten it all. Good thing is, I basically only have to animate it once and then I can make it loop and have the effect I'm looking for. The rest of this should be pretty quick. Let's ping pong. And faster. Okay. What does it look like without that background? In the 1970s, they were released as Soccer Boppers. They were re-released in the 90s as Sock'em Boppers and really took off, so then they were sued. Oh, so they flip-flopped. We're morning streaming. Not morning for you. Yeah, I wanna test out different stream times, and since I had to miss yesterday, I figured this was as good a time as any. How's it going? No, but morning for streamer. I was up so early today. I was up so early, and I did not do any waking up. Faster Needle, I was just about to ask if anyone had thoughts. Waking up is overrated. Just we did a quiz this morning. And I'm usually so good at that quiz, but I was so still asleep. Made a fool of myself. I think I want to add one more frame, actually. Flatten. I want the needle to go a little bit further. It's really going off the charts. You a fool? I was born a fool. Just if there were, like, hypothetically a, like, sass battle, we were trying to, like, see who was the sassiest and who was the least sassy. Where do you feel like you fall? Are you like high level sass? Low level sass? Dude, you a sleepy bear. Wow. How fast can this actually go? Just who would you say is sassiest, Lunar or Ian? Yes. Follow-up question. Okay, I don't think I want it max, but I do like it pretty fast like this. It's definitely Ian. I reckon high level maybe for myself. I think Ian, me, Lunar, and then that's from most to least sass. Ian is most sass, Caitlin is least. It's least to most. I mean, it's wrong either way. Caitlin is like securely least. To me, at least. you're saying, Trist, you're saying you're more sass than Lunar. I think Trist is least. I also think that's wrong. It's incredibly wrong. Trist hit me with the "this is my stream" once. Just can't stop wheezing long enough to be sassy. The sass comes out in like tiny little bursts when the lungs allow it. Lunar has his days, yeah, like the ones that end in Y. Okay, I gotta pee again. I'm gonna leave this emote up so that everyone can tell me if there are any changes that need to be made. Unless you two need to go to the bathroom or get some water or stretch or get some food. I'll be right back. Nobody's timing me this time, okay? I'll return. Explain, please. Lunar, you gotta give Lunar time to make up the lore. Adding this to my stream testimonials. Caitlin, do you know that Twist has a wall of like examples of people bullying them? 1 minute, I said nobody's timing me. Just has this like be right back screen that's like 17 quotes from people making fun of the Wheezes and then like the one nice thing Lunar's ever said. It's less about time and more like I'm in between reading and replying to friends. Whatever you say. Also, just how are you? Did I ask that? Did you answer that? It's the 8th day of the week. That's such Beatles fan energy. I was gonna spread them in a channel trailer for raids or something. Okay. I think I'm gonna make myself a liar one more time. And make the needle go a little bit further still. actually, and I might even duplicate it so it kind of pauses there for an extra frame. Or 2 extra frames. Dang it. After God made the world in 7 days, he took a break, and then on the 8th, he ate turducken. Tinder buyer, what is going on? I'm sick of the moment. It's meant to be. Oh, today was going to be the 12th. Take care of yourself. Never mind, Tris is the most sassy of us all. That's what you think. Tris, where do I fall on the sass ranking for you? I feel like I have an idea in my own heart of where I am. But I feel like that's one of those things where I can't make that decision. I'm biased. It was what they call an undercover sasser. And I'm just bad at it. I wanted to pause on both sides. You're more sassy than Caitlyn. Just that next statement broke me. My brain has not defrosted yet. You're very what the car yellow. Maybe mango some days. The best thing ever. It's too early to be nice to me. Okay, I do think I like the pauses on each side. I feel like this is a little bit slower now that it goes though, so speed it up a bit. This is the next title of my clickbait YouTube video about how Tris' statement broke me. Go to max. It was a disaster. I did it earlier. Okay, it does look a little better with the pauses though. Yeah, I don't like now. I don't see a whole lot of difference between 45 and max. So. What if I leave it maxed? And then 1 or 2 more extra frames at the end. I feel like none of this little like fine tuning of it is gonna make any difference once it's an emote, but it helps. It helps me brain. I'm gonna flat them all. So this isn't so cluttered. Kind of wish I'd made the words even bigger now. Now that I'm looking at it from a distance. But I can always remake it if I want. Okay. Let's see if I can upload this bad boy real quick.
I'm gonna hide my screen. I don't want any of you seeing my files. Okay, actually, secret files are secret. Actually, I'm gonna show this part. I'm not gonna show my files. Is this going like half as fast now? Am I losing my mind? It still says 60 per second. I found a free horror game on Steam that can get you deaded if you blink. What? Can you translate that to people scared of horror games can understand? What's the file that says Beb scam coin scheme plans? I mean, it does what it says on the label. Okay, so this is what it's showing me in this menu. This is what we were watching. Am I crazy, or is that like half speed? So you connect. Oh, it's an eye tracker thing. It's not like something the character does. So you connect a webcam to your game and it detects when you blink. So when you blink IRL, you blink in game. That reminds me of that Don't Scream or whatever it was called. Where it like tracked your decibels. I have that. Have you tried it? I feel like that wouldn't work for you. Okay, now we're hiding screen. I just have to fix the noise in my mic before I try it. But like, how would that work, Tris? Because I feel like you scream even over like reading certain things in chat. I would gasp or wheeze accidentally and it'll go off. Yeah, what I'm saying. I do get very sassy over chat sometimes. Exactly. That's what I was trying to tell Lunar. I have too many files on my computer. Oh my gosh, this is annoying me. When I exported it, it told me that the file size was going to be small enough, but it's not. So I gotta compress it. And I'm gonna upload it. Okay. Okay, that should work then. It should be a small enough file now. Did you see the Scrubs reboot is coming in February? I didn't see that they had a estimated date. I hope it's good. Oh my gosh. 2/25/26. Caitlin, were you a Scrubs fan?
It's one of my comfort shows. I watch it like once or twice a year. I gotta get rid of something. I've never seen the whole thing, but I like it. I wouldn't call myself a fan since I've never seen it all the way through. That makes sense. It's kind of a weird one where like there's I admit that there's a dip in quality for a few of the seasons. It's just so like it was a huge part of my youth. It's very nostalgic for me. Okay, I gotta delete an emote. Remove one from one of the slots. I feel like reboots are bad 95% of the time. Yep. I agree. Like when I was growing up, I was really into Full House. I remember being like so annoyed when they announced that they were rebooting that. And then I feel like I heard nothing good about it. At least it's the original cast, yeah. I was kind of surprised they were able to get so many of the originals. Let's see how I feel. I didn't mind Fuller House, but it was a little cheesy. Yeah. It's one of those things where like I feel like it would kind of have to be cheesy if you wanted to keep the same like feel of the original. Like I don't feel like they had a way to like really win. Like if they do something too different, people are gonna be mad. If they do just the exact same thing, people are gonna be mad. Okay. How do I feel about it? Also loved Full House as a child. It was on all day, every day at my house. Okay, I can actually read the word. I feel like I'm gonna want to change it eventually, but I'm not upset with it. Not upset with it. For an early morning, like 1 hour draw. The sass meter's off the charts. Okay. We've been going for 2 hours. This goes in StreamArt. Where's my StreamArt folder? Is this it? Yeah. So this goes here. And I guess I'm gonna work on. Really don't want to do Perfect's Redeem. But that's the next one on the list. I didn't quite finish the anglerfish, but I guess I can do a tiny bit on it. Is this already 50'd? I wanted to at least add some highlights. Work on that. It's a lot bigger than I want it to be. Just if you're listening, did you figure out your stream element thing? It just reminded me that I wanted to ask. Do-do. Do-do. Mm-mm. Listen to this. Oh, that's an eraser. I need the blender. I want to blend, not erase. Why you use the wrong tools? Bevington, don't do that. Just, I know I didn't vocalize just then, but I need you to know that that just jump scared me. I don't know if you could hear my chair squeak. Thank you for the sub. Enjoy the sass meter. Just, did you hear my question? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. No, okay. Did you figure out the stream elements thing? Because I need you to figure that out. Okay, you did. Sweet. Because if anyone questions your sass, the way you were screaming at your own dang bot. There's a timer that I didn't put in and you were losing your mind. Never heard such profanity thrown at technology. I don't wanna be anything other than what I'm in, trying to be lately. Can I just make a video of me shouting at my bot from that stream? I can't stop you. You can't and you won't. Wasn't very introvert just of me. We're in a strange timeline today. You're just trying to change your SAS standings. Let's see what's happening here. You won't fool me. Tris, what's the best kind of pizza? What kind of pizza stan are you? Would you eat a just garlic pizza? Can't remember what other ingredient was on there, but someone was talking about a garlic and something or other pizza the other day. And I thought that sounds like just activities. SAS tunnel consumed me? Garlic and mushroom, yeah. The SAS tunnel consumed me when the power went off and back on. I heard garlic pizza. Trist heard that through no power. The garlic senses were tingling. Do you have a favorite pizza? Yeah, best pizza toppings. Are you even a pizza fan? Am I about to learn that you don't even care for pizza? I would prefer just cheesy garlic bread. Other day, Naggin mentioned. Okay, it was Naggin. I feel like the amount of stuff I don't remember from streams specifically. If anyone ever asked me if I like actually attend my own streams, I'm not sure. I can't be 100% sure. Purely garlic pizza, chicken and cheese are my toppings. I'll make it. If I make it, I'll put ham. Not a mushroom fan. That doesn't surprise me. At home. When you say garlic pizza, do you just mean garlic bread with cheese on it? And I want some like real good, strong highlights in a couple of places. I think I need to switch brushes though. I want the pen. It still feels thicker than I wanted it to be. We can make it work. Pizza shaped garlic bread, yeah. With cheese and meat. Where's the sauce? Wait, no, he said where's the cheese? It's under the sauce. Where's the cheese? It's under the sauce. No red sauce, just garlic and butter. I think that's what Tris gets up to. If I do it at home, I'll sometimes do spinach and ham and cheese and ham, maybe bacon. Ham and cheese and ham. Or coffee. Garlic coffee sounds gross, just. I'm sorry, what? I knew you weren't gonna hear what I said correctly. I had no way to enunciate that properly. Or maybe you did and you're just confused at the words.
was a confusing statement.
Cone fee? Hold on. Cown fee. Con fee. I don't know if this is going to come through.
Cone fee.
Cone fee.
Cone fee.
Interesting. Heard coffee and I was ultra confused, but the sass has been planted. We have planted the seed of sass. Gonna be outside all day Friday in order to rest my eyes. I'm gonna be playing games and watching movies over the weekend. I think everyone should schedule breaks from screens. Oh, look at that. Okay, Pekin.
I think that's a good idea, Lunar. I used to be much better at that, but I still try.
I have a 9-hour scheduled break from screens every night. Do you actually get 9 hours every night? See, I'm kind of bad about even still having YouTube on playing when I'm trying to go to bed, just to be honest. I don't like stare at it while I'm going to bed, but like I even have it playing in the background. Approximately. I'm proud of you for that. I feel like too many people just like accept too little sleep or like think it's an accomplishment. We all need to fix our sleep. Sleep is crucial. Get a little bit of highlight on this part. Okay, that is a clipping mask. Sweet. Went on a 4-hour hike the other day. It was very nice. I want to spend more time outdoors. Sometimes take naps on top of that. I so wish I could nap. I'm so jealous of anyone who like successfully naps. It just makes me miserable. I'm the grumpiest bear you've ever seen. If I try to nap. Okay, it's got a very like blue transparent thing going on these fins. I really needed to do this already, so this isn't gonna look quite right, but I'll try to give it that tint at least. I need to switch back to the round brush though. And I think maybe 50-ish. On so many screens, cables, and computers, but honestly, I love being out just as much. I do too. I don't have that many screens, but I miss being outside a lot more. I feel like I'm still outside more than most people, but not as much as I used to be.
Excuse me. What want to undo? Do 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 do. Okay, I can definitely make it more transparent still. But we're getting somewhere. I do like this blue for these. Alright, now I'll give it a background. This light doesn't really pop without something going on. Without something, let's erase right here. And I want like a yellow base. Oh, I need to erase this too. Actually, I need to undo. I don't want that blended quite yet. So I want some darkness to the edges. Off. What does that look like? That's kind of what I was picturing. You need to go in and clear all these spaces that need to just be white. Little teefies. And then I feel like I want to add one more little detail. You always see like debris, little floaties, water.
Dude, I am so annoyed at Twitch. What time is it now? My chat literally stopped 5 minutes ago, apparently. So, I'm catching up. Yeah. Last message I saw was Lunar saying he owns so many screens, cables, and computers. Everything else just, there's nothing out. Nothing after that. I thought everyone dipped. I was just focusing. Try to not use my phone at all when I'm out. I do too. Actually, like, I think I'm really good at that specifically. Like, if I'm with other people, my phone's away. Naps make me groggy, confused if I do them in bed. If I nap on the couch, I find it interesting. I just wake up feeling like a zombie. I feel so cranky after naps. I feel like brain foggy. Bought a 15-foot HDMI 2.1 cable the other day. It's probably my thickest cable. What a interesting thing to track. I love fresh air and sunlight, but I hate sweating. Ooh, I'm not a bug fan either. I get that. I don't hate bugs, actually. I just hate them near me. Yeah, like they could stay where they are. You can mind your own business over there. One time a weird bug bit me. It hurt really bad. You don't know what it was? Sorry, I won't do it again. What is going on? The song is randomly louder than the others. Oops. I don't know which song that was about. I'm punching. Just Twitch has been odd the past week or two. The last one. I'll try to notice if it comes on again. I have my volume like super low. What was going on? Yeah. Unhinged on main, both of you. Pep reading the messages like ancient texts. Ancient HDMI cable texts. It's my thickest cable. It might match with my Surge Big Protector, but that's not a cable. It's included in the device. It's still a cable. How do you feel about that, Moon Boy? I was wondering why you were ignoring us. Listen. I would only ignore some of you on purpose. So I need to... Vaughn. Beb, I may have started a fight between Vaughn and Quiggy last night. Elaborate. Well, Beb, this is cool, thank you. I feel like it's like a weird mix match of styles, but I think it's working. I'm just going with the flow of the ocean. It's not a standalone cable. You're a standalone cable. Do you know about KVM switches? I think I know what that is. So you know Vaughn has architectural on Fridays, yes. Quiggy didn't know that, and he asked why Vaughn ain't been streaming, so I brought that up, and he had no idea. So Quiggy started a fight. Okay, work just bought me one, and since you're talking tech stuff, I figured I'd ask. KVM, is that like the... I'm Googling before I sound like a fool. Moving my work from home setup to the desk with my gaming PC. And you can like switch between which one's displaying. Is that what that does? It's so I can use my monitor's keyboard and mouse for 2 different computers. Okay. He was all legit like, "Oi, Hickens, Vaughn not been streaming. Where is she in it?" I miss Vaughn. So use it for work during the day, then flip the switch to my gaming PC, gaming mode activated. I kind of want to add just some like textures. I'm a little bit invested in this piece, you know. Put time into it. Make it look decent. Plus, I have no backup plans after redeems, and I don't want to do perfects. Although I know tech stuff, I have friends who build their own custom speakers or work professionally for audio video jobs. And I was in the same community as someone who worked for CERN. Okay, I'm just trying to catch up to them a lot of time. Did you ask any of them about like how sensible it is to invest $10,000 in speakers? If anyone ever needs help with booters, I can ask a friend or two for their help. I've been keeping her in the loop with the guy chatting to me though. You better keep her in the loop. Darken this a little bit here. We'll be here. That'll be a BRB for confit. Get your garlic. Get your garlic on. I'm buying the cheaper pair of those for around 2.5k. And if I can, I'll buy the 10k. I cannot imagine. Just can't. It doesn't compute. You what, Trist? Go get your coffee. Just trying to rise in the SAS standings. I see you. I see through it. What does this look like without sketch layer? I almost want that. I don't need to spend 6 hours on RD. For the 10k ones, I'm waiting for Beb to decide for me. That works for me because then I just don't decide and then I don't have to witness someone spending 10k on speakers. Ian, are you keeping track of what rainbow things you've redeemed? All of those are new, but I'm curious. No, sir. Just a rainbow. That's so boring. Rainbow cat. I already did one of these. I did one of them. Slice of pizza with toppings of your choice. Did anyone play the game A Little to the Left? It's a puzzle game and there's a pizza level on it, and it's been in my mind this whole time we've been talking about pizza. You played it? Did you like it? I'm so conflicted on that game. I've played through that game more times than I should. I go back to it like every few months because it's so soothing. It was mad. I don't remember the pizza level. Yeah, it's very relaxing to me, but there are a couple of things about it that make me want to pull my hair out. What color is your living room? Watch people play A Little to the Left. It's grayish, millennial gray. This is very old, so it's more like boomer gray. Okay, I think I'm done with the fishy. I'm tempted to like put a bunch more time into it, but I need to stop. What gray is boomer gray? You'd have to ask Lunar. Lunar seems to be informed on those matters. Don't want to do this drawing, but I'm gonna find a reference and I'm gonna power through. Perfect requested a hand with an eye in the palm, possibly a mouth, and each finger has a smaller hand. I think the satin walnut silver ones would match boomer gray the best. Since that is kind of the old style colors. Thank you for answering the question, Ian. I'm just using the most basic hand. So many hands. This is Perfect's whole MO. How can we curse things up? It's actually called millennial gray. Oh, that's such a boring color. Why are they putting that on millennials? If your house is millennial gray, then the black ones or silver ones would be best. Welcome back, Naggin. Naggin, I'm drawing a hand. I haven't drawn a hand in forever.
forgotten how I do it.
Because Beb, 9 out of 10 millennial homes are the exact same shade of gray. I hate that.
If I saw the right gray, it's just very dull. A dull color.
Do look very good, but I think Caitlin's suggestion of black might look better in the daytime. You should request rainbow ones. Rainbow goes with everything since it is everything.
Lunar, type the email.
So waiting on Beb to decide for me though.
You're gonna be waiting. You're gonna be waiting.
Looked into this because you could get a very cool rainbow oil look for speakers, but I couldn't find any like that. I feel like if you're paying 10K, you should be able to specify like down to every last like square inch of it, what colors you want where.
This is a chunky hand. I just realized. I don't feel like I'm far off from the reference. This pinky could stand to be a bit smaller. Smaller. Not like that.
This person that wants to join our QC team told us their QC experience is AI based. That's wonderful. I have a list of speakers and headphones that I want to buy. What Nagan recommended, the XM4 headphones for Bluetooth. And then some studio speakers ranging from around 500 or so for music production. I have a semi-finished list including some headphones and Bluetooth speakers ranging as low as like $30. I just couldn't do it.
That's okay. We're different people. Our differences make us stronger.
Although I didn't get coffee, I got spicy ridged potatoes and milk instead.
Just how much would you pay for a Cheez-It shaped like an inchworm? Or a Taki that looks like a snapping turtle? Okay, so it's got like... So, I'm gonna make this look the right shape in my brain. It feels off, but I can't quite place where.
Cheez-It's shaped like what? An inchworm. Like a snapping turtle, a Cheez-It shape? No. The snapping turtle was a Taki. Those little like tube shaped bright red spicy chips. I'm fighting a nap so hard because I don't want to miss any stream. I appreciate it. You can get a nap if you need.
We've reached the cursed segment, so I don't blame anyone. Can't believe Perfect would do this to us. I can believe Perfect would do this to us, but I don't have to accept it. I don't have to be thrilled. I am going to merely copy and paste this hand on top of the fingies.
I'll give 100 for both.
We have discovered that Trist is part of the problem. Just we were trying to decide if people like actually want those things or if it's like money laundering.
Wait. Eddie K, what happened with my internet and electricity? I gotta go look into what that was at some point. I missed the last 2 minutes of stream. Oh no. They are collector's items. Chris, do you even like turtles?
I've never heard you say anything about turtles ever. I don't even know if turtles exist over there. I don't dislike them, so you're turtle neutral. Neutral on the turtles. I like turtles.
I think you can get them as pets some places, but they're not roaming free like pigeons.
Turtles do roam free here.
A giant snapping turtle took my parking spot recently. Previous comment was, I'm going to start buying any type of audio gear. My headphones as low as $30 ones. Do you have a reason? Like, do you just want to collect? Are you trying to science things? I'm Trist, I'm lactose intolerant and are neutral to turtles. Your parking spot? Yeah. There was a turtle, like, I swear to you, the same size as Rosalina. Just hanging out in the driveway. Main reason, it's fun. Secondary reason, I'm trying to science things for music production. Are you trying to get into music production, or you just want to learn? I'm sobbing. If I can get a free working headphones, that would be a treat.
There's no use crying over stolen parking spots. The old Irish saying.
Was this like at the store? No. This was the driveway. It was a monster. Adopt him? Just have you ever tried to? I assume I know the answer to this. Do you know what it's like to try and catch a snapping turtle? I'm gonna start making music this year. I've made a few songs, but nothing too professional. Just silly little stuff. Do you have something you could start making music with now? I'm sorry. Why are you sorry? No, I do not. They're like surprisingly scary. Like they're surprisingly actually pretty threatening. Snapping ones, at least. I don't really know so much about others. They can like take your fingertip. How do I make a hand eye look happy? Also, it just occurred to me that there's something about hand-eye coordination going on here. I assume that wasn't the intention, but I assume maximizing curse was the intention, but if perfect were clever, they could say this is a commentary. That's a little more there-ish. Yeah. Because I have everything I need now. I made an 8-bit sounding song, for example. It's on me YouTube. But I want a piano, electric guitar, and any free instruments I can get my hands on. For piano and electric guitar, I will pay for them though. Okay, but like, are you waiting until you can get the setup you want? Because I feel like if you want to start making music, the best time is now. With whatever you have. Okay, giant hand, eye on the palm, mouth maybe. I'm not doing a mouth. I might do a mouth. I'm not doing a mouth. Someone told me not to do a mouth. No, I'm not waiting. It's October, display and PC stuff November, gaming and watching movies December, music production, and lots of other stuff. But they overlap a lot. Sounds like you're waiting until December. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, if you want to be making music and you ever have any spare time, you could put to it. The best time to start new habits is now. Wow, 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 wow. Spare time is here? Fool! Thank you for your time. I refuse to make this realistic, so I'm gonna stick with the sketchy style.
Mm. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I was trying to read some papers on color science and display calibration, but it'd be hard. Way above what I can learn right now. Light and color and stuff can be very complex. Very most complex indeed. Here's what I found out. I like blue. It's inexpensive. Was it free? Whatever you were learning from? Like if you had to pay for a course to tell you you like blue, it'd be demanding answers from the higher ups. Just closed me eyes and decided. How do you know you decided correctly, though? What's the like scientific evidence behind your blue love? Blue Love is the name of my funk band. It's actually a good question. I'll write it down. What in the world is this? Which part? Do 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 do. Missed how the angler turned out? I think you saw pretty much all of it. Just added a few random little details. I'm so tempted to like go realism on this one, but thank you. I do actually really like this one. You made a color wheel there. It was very cool. Crazy how colors be doing that. I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna eat you. Do you like that, Rainbow? What about your teeth? Need fewer talking fish on this stream. Someone remind me that. We go from that beauty to whatever the heck this is. This is the difference between Ian's creative brain and Perfect's. Whoops.
Oh, Bib, this is beautiful. This is the greatest thing you've ever done. I am in awe.
But I'm imagining perfect seeing this.
This is a masterpiece. This creative direction unseen to this date.
I'm gonna give it some kind of color. I don't love that brush. So. Oops. To be full though. If we just color it in and change the opacity.
Oops. Something like that. That's a bit excessively pink. Maybe like that. Do, 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 do. What? Oh, this is not the brush I think I thought I was grabbing. Let's darken this. And blur the smidge. A little smidge of a blur. Merge all that together. Okay, do I want to color in the skin? I think I do. But I feel like it pretty clearly would not be like a normal skin. Maybe something cursed. Cursed miss. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Doo-doo-doo. Okay. This is it's taking me longer to color than I expected. I'm just gonna move and groove through this. Just try to speed it up. I want this off my screen. Can't help but think about anyone who sees a thumbnail of what I'm working on. What those people might think of me. The song is intense. It makes me want to play Zelda, but also makes me feel like I'm not cool enough for this club. Never been to a rave. Man who ordered sandwich made to his exact custom specifications. Darn. I don't like this sandwich. What are you talking about? Do you know what you mean? Look at that. Okay, I actually kind of like the blue-gray now. I was thinking I needed to double it a little bit. Get still it just a little. You said you wanted a drawing off your screen. I do. I didn't order this sandwich. Perfect ordered this sandwich and then dropped it off at my doorstep and rang the doorbell and ran. I wanted sushi. In a way you did. Don't put this on me. I won't be baited into this. I am like not putting as much care into this request as I would others, but it'll be okay. Just we have cheap drawing redeems right now, by the way. Trying to build up a backlog. And I made the error of letting Perfect know about that. And then Perfect didn't even use the cheap one. Very perplexing little human. Do 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 do. Wow 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 wow. Tristan Zeus from memory. I can't promise when I'm going to draw that, but I can give you a
quick little preview. Can you add real Zeus to the drawing too? Fork up the point. Ole mole, the hand is scary. This is just the sandwich I ordered. Talking to me about complaining and then complaining yourself. Nonsensical. How's it going, Box? I'm sorry for what's on the screen. Welcome in. How you doing? I hope your day has not been as cursed as whatever this is. I've never apologized. Don't tell me what to do, Moon Boy. Own the cursed. I'm very lost with this one. It's like I know that Perfect sat there and put thought into what this redeem would be. This is what we were left with. It's a perplexing thought process. Sorry that you feel the need to apologize. Sorry that you feel the need to apologize for my need to apologize. Trist is so confused right now. Apologize right now. We'll tell Box what to do. So I had a drawing redeem for a hand with an eye on the palm. And each fingertip has a smaller hand. And here we are. The rest is history. I am confused. I made an amazing casserole. I made an amazing soup. Both of those sound wonderful right now. It's definitely getting to soup weather around here. I'm decorating my base in What's Human, and I'm hearing all of the apologizing right now. Sorry you had to hear that. Also, sorry you're playing What's Human. Can you keep adding hands infinitely? I sure could. Sure not gonna. Just like a fractal of hands.
Sunday I made broccoli cheddar soup. Delicious. Today I put the remaining into a casserole dish with rice and a little extra chicken stock and chicken, and now it's delicious.
The envy I have right now.
It's actually my favorite casserole. It's 29 last night. I think it's in the 50s here too. I don't know what it's been getting down to at night, but I've been waking up freezing past few days. I was not prepared. Yeah, it's 51 right now. Looks like it's been getting down to the 40s here. It's not quite 29. Still not built for it. What is this? E.T. eating Reese's Pieces music? Take a guess. I feel like you could guess it. Okay. Get some of these hand lines in here. I'm listening intently. I don't actually have a clue if you could guess it, to be honest. Okay, I want this to like appear to be like kind of holding out of the hand. Gotta give it some like depth. It looks like it's kind of in a little crease. I do not know. It's from Metroid. E.T. was surprisingly close. I pronounce it Metroid. You pronounce it wrong. Do you also pronounce it Mario? Mario and Luigi? I want to put a little bitty teeny weeny. Oh, that's the wrong layer. Let's just cut through that. Right there. Highlight on the pupil. Metroid more like Metroid? Heathen behavior. Need to get rid of these fingertips. These fingertips are no longer there. The fingertips were replaced by smaller hands. We can rebuild him. Okay, but I do want to get some little fold lines in the palms. Not worried about them being perfect and pristine.
Want some dynamics going on. Now, I think this is the last thing I'm gonna do on this. I'll go through and add some highlights to a few places. Give it a little bit of dynamic lighting. I don't know how accurate this would be, but I'm not worried. Just going on feel. This. And I think I'm satisfied with this now. I think I can put this redeem to rest. Let's get Trist and the cat out of here. They don't need to be subjected to this. Wait, actually, I do want to do one more little thing. I'm gonna do a little bit of a blend here. A little fade. It looks like it's fading. It doesn't look so like abruptly unfinished down here. At least a little bit intentional. There we go. Here we go.
It looks so scary. This is what you people get for not thinking the Teletubby was enough. You feed Perfect's, you fuel Perfect's fire. And this is what we all have to deal with. Done no such thing. Check the tapes. Alright, I'm gonna take us on a little raid. I need lunch, and I am tired. I'm tired, but I liked this morning thing. Need people to let me know how we feel about it. But also I know exactly where we're gonna go, so I don't even have to look. I don't even have to look today. You best put that in chart? Nope. I will not. So Dev can name all those hands. Ah, dang it. Why'd you do that to me? I don't like when you're right. I don't like when you're right about stuff. Hang on. I'm gonna if I'm sharing this, I'm getting the exact words that Perfect gave me. It was okay. Good to see you too, Ian. All right. Just so I can like a giant hand with one. Actually, it's coward moves. I'm not explaining it. I need to get off of this screen. Nagan, do you know where we're going? Get off this screen so that I can share this. All right, thanks for hanging out, everybody. We're gonna go see the Sibs. We're gonna sneak attack them. And then I'm gonna hope that whatever the heck I just drew doesn't change what they think of me. Get good foods? I might have hot dogs. You might have convinced me. Everybody have a good day. Thanks for hanging out. Be back tomorrow. Be back tomorrow at normal time. Normal time, not 12 hours. Turtles are neutral. Do it. That's the raid call. It'll be perfect because I can't explain it any more than I could explain the art I'm about to share with him. Dang it. right. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Take care of yourselves. I think that's all I got. Okay, bye.